economy, Tom Lee says, do not be fooled by this. Trump is good for markets.
What can Trump do to make sure the market keeps going up?
Well, I think we've seen it with how he's made cabinet proposal or nominations, that he's very pro-business. And I think, as many have said, Trump is very focused on the stock market. So I think communication is still a strategy, and it's a reminder that animal spirits could come back.
Say this tactfully. I don't know if you watch the way the financial media industry covers tariffs. I mean, how can you call him pro-business, according to these people, when he's pro-tariffs? Because you would just think, you know, if you watch the coverage of tariffs.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's a reminder that it's good to carry a big stick, and I think tariffs have proven to be a good negotiating tool. I think we've seen some proactive actions by other countries, and in general, I don't think the new White House wants to pursue any policies that would hurt corporate profits. So I think ultimately, whatever is accomplished is going to be pro-business.
That's interesting.
Look, guys, we can argue what happens in the short and midterm. Might go up in the short term, might go down in the short term. To be real with you, that is very possible. It could go either way. I think it goes up. But beyond that, my point is, the smartest people in the world recognize that over the long term, Bitcoin is going up. Financial analyst James Lavish explains that Bitcoin is just 2% of global assets today. It will for sure get a lot bigger. He suspects Bitcoin to hit $1 million within 7 years. This is such a powerful explanation.
There are $900 trillion of global assets, investable assets. Bitcoin is currently 1.7 trillion of those, which is 0.02% of total assets. It's 1/10 the size of gold. So it has a long way to go here, but at $90,000, it's still only 0.2% of the entire investment universe. Now remember, it's 1/10 the size of gold, but gold's been around for thousands of years. Bitcoin's been around for 15. This is tremendous momentum, but a huge amount of space here for it to start taking some allocations from those other areas. Where will it take allocations from? Well, the obvious one is gold. Second obvious one is equities. The third obvious one is bonds. And then the fourth obvious one is real estate. So it's going to kind of go in that order in my mind, that investors are going to start realizing, oh, this is digital gold. Oh, I should, instead of having my money in just equities and bonds, I should have some in Bitcoin. Oh, instead of having all of my money in real estate, and instead of looking for real estate investment opportunities, forget about your home, I should buy some Bitcoin instead. Why? Because it's liquid. It's trustworthy. It has a tremendous rate of return over the course of just 4 years. Every single 4-year period, it has a rate of return. So that's another thing. And then just doing quick math on it, you know, it's 0.2% right now. At 1% of the total global assets, Bitcoin's a $9 trillion asset and worth about $450,000 per coin. At 3%, it's worth $1.3 million per coin. So we have a long way to go. I don't know when we get to that $1 million level. I expect it to be in the next 7 years or so.
So, what altcoins do I also think are being suppressed right now? To be honest, probably many of them. There's probably a lot of buying right now, combined with artificial price suppression. I believe Ethereum is being suppressed. I don't think there's any reason the price should be this low at this point. Trump owns more Ethereum than Bitcoin. I think Ethereum is eventually going to pop like a beach ball being held down in the ocean. XRP was being suppressed for a long time, and we're seeing exactly that right now. I believe Chainlink is being suppressed. I think all the sellers should have been...
Ooh, Chainlink. Chainlink, that's a good point, actually. What's Chainlink looking like? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut him off, but I totally haven't looked at Chainlink at all. Chainlink. Is this one still down a lot? 52% down. 3 years ago, $52 all-time high. So an easy 2x. Interesting.
Been exhausted long ago at this point. Chainlink is doing real huge things in the world. They are working with Swift. They are working with the DTCC. I think Chainlink is being suppressed. Sui, I think, could be at a similar price point to Aptos eventually. They do have different tokenomics, but I don't see...
Sui's not being suppressed. Just hit an all-time high.
Why Sui couldn't be where the price Aptos is now. I do think that they're buying Sui right now and kind of promoting Aptos. I do think prices are kind of being manipulated in that way. Hey, make sure you subscribe to our channel. We'll be talking a whole lot more about this very soon. Guys, if you're interested in buying...
Okay. Well, that's where we're going to end things. That's it. End of the recap segment of things. Shout out to Altcoin Daily for that video. All right, moving on. Anybody just joining? Bitcoin, $94,800. Still looking amazing, even though it's down 0.5%. Ethereum at 3604. We get XRP, $2.69. Major Hadouken over the past couple days. ADA is at $1.26, up 15%. Told you guys, ADA is going to be a good buy. We have Sui is already up 16.74% to $3.76. We have DOT up 15 or 16% to $10. Algorand is up 25% to 60 cents. ETC even is at $34. That's amazing. Love that. Caspa still holding 15.4. It's gonna be fine over a long term, but I don't know why it's the only one that's lagging behind right now. I don't know what's going on. VET over here, 6 cents, 6.6, up 40%. Crazy. Phantom, $1.24, up 23%. And Link is up 23% as well to 24.75. Crazy. So many things